I have an interesting mind, but I want to smell like a slut, to be totally honest.
Lady Gaga's Fame perfume sold over 30 million bottles when it was released, and it was one of the most popular fragrance releases of 2012. Does it actually contain blood and bodily secretions? This rumor was started by Gaga herself in 2010, but if you have been a monster in any capacity, you know that this bitch lies. Hello, where's Art Pop Act 2? Where's Telephone Part 2? Anyway, it really was just an offhand comment that she said, actually before she even had a fragrance deal with Coty, who was her distributor. So no, there is no blood or other things that shouldn't be in a perfume in this fragrance. The fragrance actually smells like incense, belladonna, saffron, honey, apricot, orchid, and jasmine. She said some BS about it having like a push-pull technology, but they just made a perfume, guys. That's all they did. She did mention that she wanted the fragrance to just smell good, or as she famously says, to smell slutty, because she wanted to juxtapose the good smell of the fragrance with this darker black juice of the bottle. In true Gaga fashion, when she released the fragrance, she did this like live stream thing where she just like slept on camera for a bunch of hours, and then she got up and she peed in a garbage can, and then it was like she was ready to go. She was ready to go for the launch of the fragrance. I think she did it at the Guggenheim. This actually was a perfume first of all time. The black juice in the bottle didn't exist before the Fame was released. The juice is supposed to be black in the bottle, but then spray on clear. It has kind of mixed reviews. I never had a problem with it staining anything, but some people say that it did stain their clothes, kind of like a dark purple. I never had that problem. She designed the bottle with Nick Knight, who has been a longtime collaborator of hers. The bottle itself was inspired by her like egg entrance to the Grammys one year, and the golden claw on top is a symbol of like the Little Monsters, which is the name of her fans who would do a monster claw at her concerts. This fragrance symbolized the duality of Fame, how it could be great and also awful. In her own words, she said,
Fame is an interesting prospect, but there are dangerous things lurking around the corner. That is why it is black. That is why the fragrance is made out of the scent of a poisonous flower, the belladonna.
For myself, I love the fragrance. I also love Gaga, so there's that. But I do still have a bottle. It's very old, and I hope to keep it forever, but we'll see. Unfortunately, it might go bad in one of these coming decades. If you still have a bottle, cherish it. Love every last drop. They sell for like $300 now, so you're kind of holding on to some liquid gold.